Stay. Yeah, good. Yeah. All right. Oh my god, look how cute Banjo looks. Hello everyone, I'm Alana and welcome to my vlog channel. Right now I am on my way to my hairdresser because I am, after I think like 10 years of being blonde, dyeing my hair red. I do feel weird about it. It feels really strange. My hair's been the same color for a really long time. A couple of reasons that I'm doing this right now. My hair was white, silvery white for a very, very long time. But when I stopped working full time in December of 2024 and I started going to Australia, this camera angle is so funny. I started going to Australia several times a year for like a month. You know, I'm spending like 3 months of the year at home. If you have bleach blonde hair, see how I have roots, regrowth we call that in Australia. If you wait too long to do your roots, you won't be able to do them properly. Bleach uses the heat from your head to lift your hair to an even color. And so if the strip of regrowth is too long, it'll end up being the right color at right on your scalp, but the further away from your scalp, it'll fade into like an orangey color. If you do it too frequently, it can kill your hair. If you don't do it frequently enough, you'll end up kind of stripy. They call it banding. And having to go home more often really messed that schedule up for me. So my hair, I would say for the last probably year, has been closer to blonde than it has been to white, which is not what I want. I don't want to be blonde. I want to be white. And that was ultimately a result of my schedule getting all messed up and me having to occasionally go to hairdressers in Australia who use a different formula or aren't used to my hair. So it just ended up with bits of yellow. And you can't really go over the yellow once it's there and like make it lighter again without breaking your hair, which has also happened. So part one, my hair's not white anymore. It's yellow. It's blonde. And that's not what I want. I especially don't want that right now. Some of the female politicians right now have made me hate being this shade of blonde. I don't want to look like Pam Bondi or Marjorie Taylor Greene. Thank you. I want nothing to do with them. I don't on this. Step two, also related to that, is for the first time ever, again, by virtue of going to a few different hairdressers, I've been to 3 different hairdressers over the past year, where previously I was only going to this woman, my hairdresser, Nicole, in Santa Monica. But right now we have breakage. My hair over the last year has become less healthy. There's bits around here that you can see maybe that are just really short, here. That's not supposed to be like that. My hair has started to actually break. You know, people talk about if you have you bleach your hair that it'll all fall off. That doesn't really happen unless something goes wrong, and something has gone wrong over the last year, and it's really hard to get that health back once you've lost it. I did cut a whole bunch of it off. I cut maybe 3 inches of hair off because of that, but I'm just at a point where it's a lot drier than I'm used to, and it's time to give my hair some life back. The third is that I am doing a bunch more live action acting this year, and everybody always requests that I have brown hair. I think there's maybe something, I don't know, where my personality doesn't suit being a blonde woman. Maybe it doesn't suit the kind of roles that people think my personality is right for. I'm not sure, but none of them want me blonde. And I did do a short in New York a couple of weeks ago where I wore a brown wig, but that is tough when I have as much hair as I have, and it only really worked because I was able to wear a beanie. Without it didn't look great, even though it's quite an expensive wig that we used. So that's part 3, is I'm eventually going to have to go brown. But there is a thing where you have to go red before you can go brown if you're a blonde. It's you have to fill the hair in before you can go brown with a red base. If you go straight to brown, your hair will turn kind of green. So I have to go red first no matter what. But those are the 3 reasons for change. I'm just going to give my hair a break, get the health back, and eventually go brown this year for these movies that I'm doing later in the year. I, if you are watching this video, have just announced my production company, Charred Pictures. That's really what the timing is all about. This is something that I've been working on since before I left Sony, but really a lot since leaving Sony. And so just as part of the announcement, because this is a thing that I'm spending a lot of time on, this is basically a second full-time job right now. It's a real second part of my career. I don't intend to stop making video games. And I figured, hey, what better way to announce a production company that has a flame in the logo? And, I'm changing all my usernames from Charalanazard to Alana Pierce, which is it's supposed to still be an homage kind of to Charalanazard, even though I'm moving on to this kind of new phase of my career. So I was like, hey man, I know I have to dye my hair at some point this year anyway. It needs it. I have to do it for the movies. Why not tie it to the announcement of the production company? And so that is why it is happening right now. I'm ready. I'm ready to do it, man. So I'm going to do that right now. Take Banjo to the hairdresser with me because he's allowed. She loves dogs and it's good vibes. Let's do it. Everybody, this is Nicole, my hairdresser.
Hi there.
Who I've been seeing for 6 years, I think. Nicole, what's the plan today? How are you approaching this? What are we doing?
The plan is we are going to lift your base first. We're going to fill the bleached out ends and we're going to gradually build you up to the beautiful auburn red that you have been looking at. We are going to start with the lightest shade of red, see how you like it, and then work our way down to see how dark you really want to get it.
How long do you think this is going to take?
This is going to take several hours.
Let's do it. What'd you do? What'd you do? So my hair died at the salon because I had spent all day time-lapse recording. But this is the hair, admittedly unstyled. We always just kind of wake up and vibe. I really, really like it. I got used to it very, very fast. My hairdresser warned me that I might have a few moments where I look in the mirror and I go, whoa. But even all of my friends are like surprised by how quickly they got used to it. People keep being like, yeah, it suits you so much that it's almost weird. Like they got used to it immediately. And so it does look different in different lights. Very bright if we put it in the sun. And I am going to have a bit of a battle with the ends fading because obviously my hair is very blonde underneath. Blonde does not like to keep color. So that is a challenge I'm going to have to deal with. I'm like trying to look into different conditioners and stuff. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's really nice. I'm looking forward to it getting healthier. It is kind of nice to have a change. Also, my eyes look way more green. I have hazel eyes, if you can't tell. It's brown on the inside and green on the outside. So at this point in the video, we're about to go to a photo shoot with Martin Wong, a friend of mine. I am really not good at having my picture taken. I always feel incredibly awkward. I don't know what to do. I really hate photo shoots. But I texted Martin and I was like, my guy, let's do it. He did this thing with Erika Ishii that I thought was incredibly cool. It used a bunch of fire and I was like, I'm announcing the production company. I'm like handing off this Charizard thing to myself, kind of. We are doing a photo shoot that incorporates a bunch of fire and we'll get some headshots that I have to give to Variety for the production company announcement. But this is just like for my social media, really. Also, I realized despite Martin asking me to, I'm just clearly not a good content creator. Every other content creator on planet Earth would have done this. I was supposed to shoot some transitions, like some stuff of me with blonde hair that would then like pass off to me with red hair, and I just completely forgot. So none of that, I guess. But yeah, this is the hair. I like it.